be classified in athletics, and I have represented both of my clubs and my school all the way to national level, where I was able to represent Queensland. I have won a variety of medals, but for me, these competitions, I always focus on achieving personal best. As I am normally the only achondroplasia person at these competitions, this is why I'm going to these games in Germany. It will be so awesome as I will race with other kids just like me. I have been training hard for these games, and I am going to give it all in my not I'm going to give it my all, not just for Australia or my team, but I'm going to do this I'm going for me. I have much larger goals in mind, as I want to represent Australia one day for the official Australia Paralympian team. Again, I would like to say thank you for supporting me from the Lions Club Australia, for allowing me to tell my story. I have a saying I always say when things get tough for me, I will leave you all with, I can, I will, I must. Thank you again, and you can follow my journey to Germany and beyond on my socials, Helping Huddy Hudson Club.
Thank you so much, Huddy. I've been following Huddy's Instagram page the last few months, and he's just so dedicated and inspiring so many people and training so hard. I'm sure you will represent Australia one day in the Paralympics, and I'm sure lots of these Lions in this room will be there supporting you. Thank you, Huddy. I'd now just like to pass over to Huddy's lovely mum, Kerry, who just wants to say a few words as well.
Good afternoon. As you know, I am Kerry Glubb, the proud mum of Hudson Glubb. On behalf of my husband, Jonathan, and I, we would like to also thank the Ormeau Lions Club for hosting the Bunnings Barbecue in July. And thank you all so much for inviting us to here today and allowing Huddy to tell his story. Since birth, Hudson has had to overcome some enormous hurdles, some that a child of his age should simply just not have to overcome. But he has always done these with a smile on his face, even from a very young age. When he was born, the doctors were unsure if he would be able to participate in sport due to his complex medical condition. As my husband and I are both extremely sporty and were his children, this did not sit well with us. So we made it our goal to ensure that Hudson got this opportunity. After years and years of surgeries and countless hours of therapy, Hudson finally got clearance to give sport a go 2 years ago. It was a moment that we will never forget, and a moment that almost didn't feel real. Hudson has always wanted to try athletics, so this was one of the first sports that he tried, and he absolutely loved it. He was so good at it. At first, he found it a little bit tricky and frustrating because he wasn't as fast as others, and he didn't throw as fast as others. But I would simply get down to his level and explain to him that athletics is not about how far you throw and how fast you run. It's about continually bettering yourself. You are your own competition, and it doesn't matter how far you run or how fast you throw. As long as you give it your best, that's all that matters. And from there, he just got better and better every time he went. I absolutely love watching him compete in athletics, and I often have to pinch myself because this is something we have worked so hard for him to get, and now it's actually happening. His first competition at regionals last year for Little Athletics was one of the most emotional moments for me. He was the first ever athlete with disability to be able to compete in a walk race. Thanks to his amazing coach, Neil Sterling, he was able to participate in the 400-meter walk race, and he did so well. There were so many people cheering his names, and tears were streaming down my face of happiness. I am just so proud of him because I know how much he has had to overcome to make a moment like this happen. So it was absolutely huge to see him walking that race. I don't have a video because my hand was shaking so much that day and I was crying so much. But it was a really special moment and one I'll never forget. From there, he has received many medals at many carnivals and some pretty spectacular PBs. He has represented Little Athletics all the way up to state level, and for school athletics, he made it all the way to nationals. There has been some really tough competition for Hudson, but he is so determined and he always gives it his best shot. This is what makes him so special. He has now been given an incredible opportunity to represent Australia in the World Dwarf Games in Germany this July, and it's going to be insane. He has worked so hard for this, not just at sport itself, but his journey to get here has been a very challenging one, so he really, really deserves this opportunity. I am so excited for him, and I cannot wait to watch him and his team give it their all. It's definitely going to be an experience of a lifetime. We are so grateful to be given the opportunity to come here today and share a little snippet of Huddy's journey. Thank you so much, Lions Australia, for all your support. We are so incredibly grateful, and we cannot wait to share with you all how the games went when he returns. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kerry, for coming today and for all of you for sharing your journey. And Huddy, you're so inspiring. I'd just like to invite Council Chair Steve to the stage. I think he's got a little special surprise for you all.
Well, what a fantastic story. And Huddy, thank you for coming and sharing it with us. Firstly, can I say it is amazing to see that you've connected with your Lions Club and they've gone out and helped you to raise that money, and that is fantastic. And we always say where there's a need, there is a lion, and indeed, in this case, so that's occurred, and we are extremely proud to be able to help. But to further that, I'm happy to announce that Lions Australia will be donating $5,000 to send Huddy to the World Dwarf Games. Did we just open the mouth?
Okay, just a reminder that the AGM is here at lunchtime for the ALWF. If you've got any more questions for the Q&A, please give them to me over in the next couple of minutes. And we are back in here ready to go at 1:25. No, let me go. I know what I'm doing. We're back in here at 1:25 for call to order at 1:30. That is the pre-announcements, because after the next announcement, you can all leave and I won't make any more announcements. So now, can I please call on Leo National Chairperson Pam Bennett to announce Leo of the Year.
Okay, I will call the Leo of the Year finalists to the stage, please. And also, could the judges come to the stage, please? Just take the seats again. Can I ask the chairman of the judging panel, Lion Kerry McMahon, to come to the podium and make the announcements, please?
Hi, I'm Council Chairperson Steve, Third International Vice President, Distinguished Lions Friends Conventioneers, one and all. Welcome. All I can say is wow, wow, wow. The contestants today really proved that the youth are our future. And as Lions, we are so incredibly lucky to have Leos as our future. I want you to give them a good hand. Competition this year was so tight, and it made the judges' job so incredibly difficult this year. So I want to thank you guys for that. Thanks. You've taken us on a journey with your speeches that have inspired us and challenged us as Lions to do more for the Leos, start new Leos clubs, and re-engage with our youth, which is so important. Because they are the future as Lions. And as you can see from this competition this weekend, our future as Lions is so bright that you are all going to have to go out and buy shades. So to the contestants, Molly, your magnificent speech, My Journey Through Community Service. You have done so much for your community to be proud of. The Zonka birthing kits, I know as a midwife, will make a huge difference to those women giving birth in third world countries. Your speech as I know your passionate speech today will inspire many Lions to do more for service to their community. So congratulations and thank you. Thank you. Georgia, your empowering speech about social media gave us all something to think about. Reminded us all about what technology can do for our Lions clubs, and also who to go to get expert opinions. So expect when you get up in the morning that social media email things is just going to go off the roof because all the Lions here, I've given them your number, okay? So well done. Clarissa, your great speech on identity, your dynamic and challenging talk about who we are. It's a question many struggle with, and I know everyone here wasn't able to be at the interviews yesterday, but the judges wanted me to tell you that Clarissa made a statement yesterday that resonated with us all, and we want to share it with you today. She said that Leos and Lions are a continuous cycle from one to the other. They can't exist without the other. And I think that we can all learn from that. And to be just 16 with that insight, wow, you are amazing. Thank you. Luke, your speech outfit entertained us all. You remind us all how important how we feel about ourselves is, and the outfit we put on is important to the way we project ourselves to others and the way they perceive us. The way you are passionate about Leos, about your Book Nook project, how you've had Pam steal it already. We learnt that yesterday. Pam has emulated that already. About life is such a credit to you. Your passion for serving your community and working with Lions is amazing. So let's have a big round of applause for these people. So can Council Chairman Steve come up to the stage? there. So unfortunately, there can be only one winner, and that's a real shame. But the judges want to encourage each and every one of you who are our runner-ups today to re-enter, and we can't wait to see how you grow and develop with time. So without further ado, it is my absolute honour to announce that the winner of the 2023 Public Speaking Award is Luke Tannen from WA. Congratulations, Luke. Congratulations, Luke. So the big announcement, the time has come. The winner of the Leo of the Year for 2023 is Georgia Bailey from N3. House open. I'll hand you back over to Pam. Thank you.
Right, the only duty that we require now is to thank our judges. As I'm sure you would all agree, this must have been incredibly difficult. Each of these Leos is unique. Each of them has a particular strength. And, well, I'm glad I'm no longer chairman of the judging panel, put it that way. I would now call on our state finalists or state winners to come forward and make presentations to the judges, please. So can you all come forward? Right. Molly, could you give the certificate of appreciation and a small gift to the chairman of the panel, Lion Kerry McMahon? Georgia, could you please thank Lion Julie Crawford? Okay. Clarissa, could you please thank Lion Ruth Spence? Okay, now our judges are all lined up. I'm going to take them out of order at the moment. Luke, could you please thank Lion Suzanne Newton? Now, those four judges were all going to be here anyway, but our community judge, Russ Walkington, stepped in as the community judge, and he's done an outstanding job. So I'd like our new Leo of the Year, Georgia Bailey, to say thank you to Russ. Thank you.
Well, what amazing presentation we saw from our Leos this morning. It is truly a privilege to see young people that are passionate, that are, we have been talking about the power of passion this morning. Well, wasn't that the power of passion? Can I just say, when you see Leos so passionate, so enthusiastic about what they're doing, why wouldn't we want to set up more Leo clubs? I absolutely urge you to go back to your club and just talk about opening Leo clubs. It is absolutely the way to go. I mean, to see more people more young people that want to come in and be part of this organisation and bring that sort of energy, that enthusiasm, and that belief in that we can change. We just need to do it. So please go back to your clubs and please open Leo clubs. Now, could I just get all our judges and our Leos and Chairman Pam to just stand in a line? And I'm just going to present my Council Chair Banneret. You know, they're a collector's item. They only get produced once, so there you go. So another big round of applause for the Leos of the Year and all our panel and our chair. Ready? One with mouth open. You can get everybody? Hey! That's right.
Okay, don't forget the AGM's in here, and please go to lunch back 125. And if you're taking photos, don't forget to take one with your mouth open.
Sounds like drop these home too late to learn too soon. See, I wouldn't put it on to how this just done. Already fussing cause I don't see it, that should be enough. The one so bad stove, tired of fighting the devil. This is me just giving. You know everything. Everything I want, need. Say no to everything. Everything I need. If you know about everything, then what if I am nothing to myself? Can you tell me what might happen? My phone started since they broken the whole thing. One line, it's like I've been drunk this whole time. Too late to learn to swim. See, I wouldn't